hopefully you guys were watching the launch. It looks like there was a safe separation into the second stage. So, you know, I think this is a good time to go ahead and get started. The schedule must be maintained. Launch? Yes, there was a launch of the Artemis 2 rocket. Just, that's why I was slightly late to starting stream, because I was not like late to starting stream, but that's why I was slightly late to switch from the starting soon screen to the actual, yeah, postponed. But yeah, hi, hello. That was pretty exciting. I'm back. Had to run to the gas station. Welcome back. Hopefully you're able to watch the rocket launch. So, a very happy Wednesday to all of you guys. That's always amazing seeing human engineering feats. But yeah, this is, I mean, it is pretty huge. Thank you so much for, oh gosh, thank you so much for 7 months, by the way, Cogs, right? That is really appreciated. And no, it wasn't necessary, but it's definitely appreciated. And then, yeah, happy April Fools to everyone. If you didn't know, just be on the prowl, I guess, for pranks. But hello, Pokemon. Hello, Tynek. Hello, Ty. Hello, Sheeny. Nice to see you. Hello, Gideon Near. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello to the Ready City. Oh my gosh. It's an honor to have you here, sir. Hello, Brink. Hello, Tynek. Oh, wait. No, I already said hi to Tynek. Hello, Sparky Beardy. Hello, Ghoul. Hello, Dropped Frame. Hello, Yuki. Hello, Size Boss. Hello, Mobile Armor. And hello, Potter. And Linted. And Alex. And Random Logic 5. Or Random Logic 257. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it is Random Logic 257, is it not? I could be wrong. So, yeah. So today, what we are going to be working on, I'm pretty excited. We are going to hopefully, one second. We are going to be working on our pinball system and hopefully doing a pretty good job with it. And also someone redeemed chocolate, so I must eat chocolate. So yes, yet again, I must indulge in chocolate. Oh no, my least favorite thing in the whole world. We aren't eating 100 nuggets today. You should be watching the launch. We already watched the launch? Or like, what do you mean by that, Random Logic? One second. Okay, I am back. Sorry, I was grabbing some supplies that we were going to need. The launch is over. We're at plus 6 minutes now. Yes, generally the first 2 minutes of the launch is the most dangerous window, I believe. I'm not overly versed in rocketry, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert, what I am not. But from what I know, I believe it's the most dangerous, like pre 2 minutes, post 2 minutes. Anyways, gonna take a nice bite at chocolate. And also, thank you for the 70 stream streak, Ty. My lovely mod. And friend. More importantly, friend. Yuki, why do you have a sus lick emote? Also, how have you been doing, Yuki? Most dangerous is max Q, and danger after that is usually stage separation and stage 2 ignition. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, though, that we already saw the, I want to say we already saw the stage 2 separation. I could be wrong, though. But yes, and never enough licks. I see. And also, I'm sorry you've broken your diet, Sheeny. I also had pho this weekend, though. It was actually pretty good. Alright, so what we need to do, let's see if I can show you guys the design. of what we are working on here. Main stage cutoff and separation is at T plus 8 minutes. Okay. I see. Technically launches until orbit. Liftoff is everything before that. Okay, nice. Again, I don't claim to be overly knowledgeable about rocketry, unfortunately. That is not my specialty. Real quick, I am just going to switch our window up to our CAD window. So, we have been working on our custom pinball machine. This is the rough footprint or the rough design of what we are going to be going with. In extremely rough terms, we are going to have the following. So we're going to have a bumper, another bumper, another bumper, all the same size. I was just too... this was just like a very, 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 very quick drawing. But yes, so we are going to have a bumper here, here, and here. So we have 3 bumpers. And mecha and core separation just occurred successfully. That's good. I really didn't want there to be a light bulb moment today. I'm really glad there was not a light bulb moment today. Very glad. Yeah, let's go. Let's absolutely go. Also, so we have our bumpers, we have our ramp, we have our paddles down here, and then we have our launch system in the bottom. Because we only have 2 of the bumpers made, we need to make another bumper. So that's what, that is what the electronics are here for. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll get to the CADing. Again, I kind of just like always starting with electronics because it's kind of my wheelhouse. At least when it comes to streaming stuff, right? But yeah, I'm in an extremely good mood after watching that. Also, work was pretty good today. I got what I was working on done, like, the minute I was leaving. Like, it was good. It was good, you know? It was very good. Poggers, 75 in a row. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's so many streams in a row. How do you even... I feel like I haven't even made 75 streams in a row. But, huge congrats. Leaving on time. Oh, I always leave on time. Or almost always. The only time I don't is if I am busy talking with someone. I'm only at 69 XDX. I see. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I wasn't sure if the... Oh. Thank you so much for the watch streak, Potter. And the head pats. Random. Okay, I need to, before I do anything else, my status and the first non-subscribed person who answered what today is... answered what today's question or password was Tynek, so congrats, Tynek. Have a sub. Yippee. But yes, so... Artemis was indeed the answer to the question. Stupid heart attack meant I missed a stream and my streak reset. It's okay, I'm just glad that you are here. Yeah, I left late today because coworkers were asking about flute cable certifiers. That, I feel like you got nerd sniped in real life. Like, that seems like an absolute nerd sniping moment. But yes, we need to make our solenoid here, so that is what we are going to focus on. We just need to make another one of these, hook it up to the proper electronics. We will have to do some soldering and some reprogramming, but I'm not thinking it's going to take us terribly long. You know, technically Artemis is a mission, not a device. That's fine. Artemis is also a goddess. And a name of a... old friend. Though I don't talk to them much anymore. Talk with them? Talk with them much anyway. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get this guy schmovin'. And a book by Andy Weir. Turns out it's a lot of things. A friend of mine too? Nice. Yeah, back in December. Wait. Did I not make this wide enough? Is this not wide enough? Hold on. Uh-oh. Monka. Monka. Hello, Shinsu. Long time no see. How have you been? It looks like I made this slightly too small. Give me a moment. I need to measure the diameter of this across and run a reprint real quick. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Dang. Sorry, I just got the print done, like, as stream was starting, so it's been so long since I've used Solenoid, I'm kind of nostalgic. That's nice. I think you could just use the tip of the pipe cutters to gauge that out. Unfortunately, no. I need to make sure the fit's pretty okay. So it needs to be 5.6. Yeah, 5.6. Okay. Hello, Frog. How's it going? Give me just a second. So I need to make this guy. We need to go back to the preparation, and you guys won't be able to see this, but what I'm doing is I'm going over to the generic cylinder. I'm going to edit its scale, and I'm going to increase its X and Y to, what was it, 5.6? Did you ever revert to your childhood personality when visiting your parents? Y'all had a person. I wish I had a personality. Okay, this is actually closer to 6. Okay, I'm gonna make. Hold on. Make it at the bottom. Yeah, 6. Give me a second. So this is going to be 6. So a 6x6. I'm slicing the plate. I am going to print that plate. I believe I put it. No, I did not put it back on the bed, so give me just a moment. So I won't be tracking well for a second, but I should still be talking with you all. If I'm not, let me know. But I can't, it's not like I can read either at the moment, so it's like a little difficult, but 1 second. Okie dokie artichokes. I have returned. And this time we are... The print should be done in about 15 minutes, assuming nothing goes wrong, but we can work on the electronics still then. It will take us longer to do all the soldering and then the setup and then the wiring. And also, something that I'm realizing is this is probably the... If this hasn't already been noticed, this is by far the biggest project that I've we've tried to undertake. So, there's... I just want to say there's probably a high probability of failure. First time I hear you using a printer during the stream. Yes. Usually I try to get the printing done before the stream. Oh, speaking of getting the printer done before the stream. So we have to do a slight redesign. So I have the pinball baseboard where we are going to house all of our electronics. And here it is. This guy is a chunker. He is a heckin' chunker, okay? This guy took like 8 hours. 8 hours to print. So what you should notice immediately is that it's way wider. So unfortunately to fit all of the electronics and all of the paddles, I did some recalcs, and I'm pretty sure, this is the minimum size we're going to need. I'm not even sure if this is going to be big enough, but we are going to just send under the assumption that it will be. And we shall adjust as it goes. Or 8 hours is not that long. But yes, it almost failed the print at the start, by the way. I was super worried. So if you see here, there's some... Alex, do you know what this is called? Sorry, when, the layers, slightly bounce up on each other. There's some slight issues with the base layering here. But luckily it wasn't too bad. So I think it's fine. And also it's not going to be taking structural damage, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, the print turned out okay. That is a bed adhesion here. Yes. I'm just glad that the print still succeeded because I was like, okay. As I was leaving for work because I started it before I went to work for the day. Ringing? I'm sorry, ringing what, Jove? And hello, Jove. Also, thank you so much. Welcome back. But, yes, we are advancing ourselves. We are advancing our skills. I forget you're a Cerber fan. Nope, that one isn't ringing. I am so confused. I am confused, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just move onwards and upwards. Ringing is a surface finish thing. Oh, okay, I see. But yes, as I was kind of saying before, this is by far the most ambitious thing I've done on stream. So there's an extremely high probability of failure. Like, I'm putting the failure percentage at, like... I'm putting the failure percentage at... Ooh, probably, like, 60% chance? Even if we have all of our subsystems working, I have a very bad feeling that something will just break. And that just is something that we kind of have to accept with the timetable that we are working on. That there's a chance that I will make a error that I don't notice, or that can't be resolved. Anyways. Let me go ahead and turn on our soldering iron. That print error where the corner is. But yes. Oh, thank you so much for following, Fragment. I hope you have a very good time while you are here. Oh, you're a Python fan. Wait, are you a Python fan? I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like you're a Python fan. But thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time while you're here. Or don't. I don't know. Not that you know what smells like a Python fan? I mean, I'm not saying they smell like a Python fan. Also, do Python fans have, like, a particular smell? I don't think they would. At least my gut would say they don't, but what do I know? Anyway, so I'm just stripping out some wires, and then we are going to do some soldering. And, yeah. Everything should go well. Dude, I'm in such a good mood today. Never mind your gut. What about your nose? I honestly don't have that great... I appreciate the tech content, and yeah, I like Python, but also C. Depends on the use case. I see. You're... Wait, how'd you get that... How'd you get that pin? I want that pin. I want the NASA pin. I see. I love C. C is my favorite language, and C++. But they're very similar in my head. In fact, they're basically intertwined so much that I cannot differentiate them well. Okie dokie. I think I program in C++, but I program it like I'm a C. You needed to watch Nash's today's launch stream. But I see. I very much see. Okay. Couple minutes, you get the badge. You can watch until April 27th. Okay. I can do that after stream then. Oh, dude. Wait. We can raid NASA. Guys, we can literally raid NASA today. After stream. We can literally raid NASA after the stream so we can get our cool badges. And then if the FBI asks, we have raided NASA. That's a joke. Anywho, checked it on YouTube, did not know. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it on... I was watching it a little on a news website. And also, if you're talking about the number of times that I did do... Oh, 1 second. Solder. If we're talking about the number of times that I did play the Space Cadet pinball game, I don't know. Probably somewhere in the order of magnitude of 10 to 100 times. Maybe 100 to 1,000 times. But certainly not more than 1,000. So those are the rough orders of magnitude that I would say I played it. I was mostly, I don't know. C was my favorite, then I found Rust. It's close enough for C to still count, but I get some extra high-level stuff. Oh, dude, I was having a conversation about Rust earlier today with a coworker. It was fun. Going to a participating late channel, including NASA Watch for 1 hour. Maybe you did not watch long enough. That's okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this guy soldered. So we are going to solder this guy together. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just go ahead and get it done. Funny, I was also having a conversation about Rust today with a coworker. This is probably different Rust, though. Oh, wait. Okay, so any machinist out there, did you please tell me that a machinist out there did the bag of chips joke? I desperately need someone to say that they did the bag of chips joke today, whether that be Goblins, Boulder, or any other machinist in chat. And Reddy's here, I think. It's always good to know your stuff away around Bash. There's plenty of wild stuff in there. Oh yeah, dude, I love Bash as well. Or Batch. Honestly, those are extremely similar in my head. I think Reddy was planning to, and I was way too busy. Oh. Okay, I think I need to retin this guy. It is looking a little, unhappy. I think I was hit with the chips joke in high school. Well, that's okay. Nope. Nope, I was gonna make a bad joke. Anywho. What's the bag of chips joke? So the bags of chips joke is that, the bag of chips joke is that for April Fools, you get like a chip bag, and then you empty it out or eat the chips, and you fill it up with aluminum or other metal shavings from your machining work, because that's what they're referred to as, like, chips. So they're like little tiny metal shavings, and you can just like fill up a bag with it, and then you present it to the coworker and like, hey, do you want a bag of chips? And when they say sure, they reach across and yeah, they reach across and yeah, there's your chips. You can even seal it with a soldering iron. You guys have, okay, you guys are a little sick. That's awesome, Chivocado. Mad genius there. But yes, Bash is nice for scripting, but as a shell I prefer ZSH. To be honest, when it comes to scripting languages, it's all the same to me. It's all very similar. It's all very, very similar. And not the best solder joint, but that will do. This will do for production. Okie-dokie. Also, the workshop, they call it waste metal scarf. Oh, okay. Just make sure that the joint should hold up. I don't think this is going to get ripped apart. I'm not worried about it. Going to tape it over with some electrical tape. We could use heat shrink here, but heat shrink would require a lighter, which I do not own right now. Or wait. Yeah, I don't own one right now. But yes, when it comes to scripting languages, I really only know... I kind of just... I don't know. What's the word? Do you guys... Again, like, I hate the fact that people say vibe coding to mean AI, but I kind of just code on vibes, for lack of a better word. And I definitely do the same with scripting. It is definitely a vibe, and I hope for the best. Or I just, like, run it repeatedly until it works. More realistically, the second one. Hi, Ariana. And hi, everyone. I can't stick around for long today. I have a concert. Nice. Very cool. Very cool, I'm Dragon. Well, welcome in for however long you are here, whether that be a little bit or a longer bit. All Gouda. Alright, the 3D print finished, let me go grab it. Okie dokie artichokes. Let's see if this fit is any better. Ah, yeah, that'll work. Okay, yeah, the fit's gonna be quite a bit better here. Kuda? You picked somewhat nose fit for purpose. I created many hacky scripts and tools. If I rarely use them, no need to over-engineer. Yeah, that's definitely fair size, boss. That is definitely fair. Let's just get this guy stripped down. Let's see. Does anyone have any exciting Easter plans coming up? Oh, wait, I need to tell you guys. I forgot. I'm having a collab on Sunday. Turns out I'm having a collab on Sunday. I forgot to say it till literally right now on stream. Or I need to post it somewhere. But I am having a collab with Avocado. Avo. I'm having a collab with Avo, Ty, because it's Ty's birthday, and Wacky. Avo Toast? No, Avo Chato. I can never pronounce her name right. Turns out, as everyone has already posted the collab. That's true. I don't really do announcements because... Okay, so part of the reason why we stick to a schedule... Part of the reason why I stick to a schedule, or we stick to a schedule on this channel, is because I struggle with, like, social media, so just that is kind of daunting, you know? But yes, I won't be live, but I will be on the stream, and I will be sending out a thingy whenever it does go live. But yeah. I think we will be playing Peak. And I've never played Peak before. Following Artemis too. I see. More Ori time is always good. Well, it's going to be It's going to be involved. And that's extra fun if you haven't played it yet. Yeah, the only thing I know... Okay, I know quite a lot. I just don't know how to play the game at all. I know quite a lot. I just don't know how to play the game. I look forward to these streams more than I would like to admit. That's good, though. Like, I also look forward to these streams. Okay. There's a caveat there. There is a caveat. Hold on. I'm cleaning the soldering iron. Give me a second. 1 second. There is a caveat. The only thing I don't look forward to is when I don't have time. Is when I do not have time, or when I am stressed with coming up with an idea for stream. That is when things get a little stressy zesty. 1 second. Just going to slightly move down here. Okay. Honestly, 2 collabs in less than a month is pretty good for you. I know, right? There might... Hey guys. I'm not gonna say with who. But, There might be a 3rd collab, this month. I'm super excited for it. Notters. Yes, there's gonna be a 3rd collab. I'm not gonna say with who or when, but it is sometime this month. Yeah, look at me go. Yeah, I'm being all productive. Or not like productive. I'm making. You guys can't tell, but I'm jumping up and down. Really shouldn't do that when I'm holding a 700-degree soldering iron, but that's okay. That's for chumps. Really shouldn't be jumping up and down when holding that. That's such a bad safety idea. But yes. I am making friends. I'm finally making friends, guys. Additionally, I did manage to file my taxes. Let's go, 700. Wait, 700 what? Okay, there we go. I'm at the pho restaurant. Have a good stream. Have a very good pho. Hopefully the broth is most delicious. I personally get eye of round whenever I'm there with no vegetables because I am a child. Rather, I eat like one. Anywho. I always look forward to stream, but I use Stream Start as a reminder that it is late and I need to go to bed after saying hi. I see, Potter. Oh, yes, yes. I see, Mr. Potter. Anyways. Oh, thank you so much for following, Miss... I don't know how to pronounce that. Missy Kovic? Oh, I saw you also watch the Artemis launch. That's cool. So are you into science? I imagine you are into technology and science. Files taxes but doesn't like vegetables. That's sick. Also, I'm sorry. I need to slightly crash out here. Just the slightest amount. Oh, 700F, right? I thought that was a bit hot. It is a little bit hot. Sorry, yeah. It is currently 697 degrees Fahrenheit on the readout. I unfortunately kind of have to solder that hot because this has absolutely no lead in it. So it's pretty much entirely tin and copper, unfortunately, with a little bit of rosin, obviously. So, yes. Hi, Ori, we're going to the moon. We are most certainly going to the moon, Alpha Mu. Also, how was your most recent stream? You were designing your... Hold on, I'm thinking. You were designing your mascot, no? It's not even SAC 305? Wait, what's SAC 305? I don't know what SAC 305 is. But yes, both the solders look good. EU time zone, it's 2nd of April here, so I'm now immune to April Fools. That's okay. Every day is an April Fools when you're a VTuber. I did it. Well, modeled it. Nice. Tin, silver, copper, solder. Hi, Ori. Artemis distracted me a bit. That's perfectly okay. I'm so glad that you got to see the Artemis launch, though. Isn't that awesome, guys? Just sit back and think for a second. We literally are sending something so far away just by launching it and hoping... technology has reached the point where we are able to just do that. Just like how the IRS calls you out for being single. Listen, just because the IRS calls me out for being single and says this needs to be updated or this needs to be checked, they know. They know. They know. Ayo, they did. Yeah, bro, they literally called me out in my taxes and they're like, your single status needs to be reinstated, something. And it's just like, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. It's just assuming I got, it's just hoping. It's just hoping. We did that in the 60s. That's 60 years ago. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe that's 60 years ago. Marital status needs review. I saw that and I also got really sad. It's okay. Didn't know you were so personal with the IRS. Yes, the Internal Dolphin Services. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this on. Bumper comes down this way. Wait, which one is the fatter one? Okay. Okay. So after getting this kind of attached, we are just going to get it actually attached. I need to use a hammer. Ow! Okay, apologies. Okay, there we go. totally didn't hammer my finger. A 0 chance of hammering my finger, in fact. That is fake. I would never. Cat was a paid actor, exactly. They were all a paid actor. I remember when Perseverance landed on Mars and I missed the last hours. Turns out my father... Oh. Press the cat, the remote, and change the channel. Oh, I see. And yeah, the amount of money the government's... Yep. Are you sending that to the moon, Ori? No, unfortunately, they don't let me send anything to the moon. I'm already in the deep ocean under many atmospheres of pressure. Though I will be going on a trip in the near future, and I'm so looking forward to it. Though I am unfortunately going to have to miss 2 streams, which is going to be sad, but that's okay. Such is life. Ty is sending something? Yes, Ty is sending something to the moon, because Ty is pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and see it actuate. Looking good. That's what we want it to look like. And again, the ball will come under it and then get launched out. Now we need to set it up to the control circuitry and some other stuff. So, give me a moment. Oh, voila. Okay. Kai is sending a shoe minion to the moon. Nice. Very nice. The best I can do... Twitch is trolling me by making random messages as replying to you. I am confused, but okay. But yeah, let's see, what else has been going on? I still believe if you want to search for aliens, you need to check Earth. I mean, that's probably your best bet, right? But then again, if they can see us... 7 TV April Fool's mod? I am so confused, but okay. Oh no, XTX. Anyways, we are Gouda. I just need to get this guy wired up and set up. So, let's take a quick look at the silk screen. I think this has mostly English lip writing, so we'll be able to explain it. Or at least I can explain to you what the intent is here. Just gonna zoom in. Okay. So, if you look over on this side, this is the power source that we are going to be giving. This is the positive power source, so this is going to be positive 3.3 volts or 5 volts. Thank you, King Joni. 15 for the posture check and hydrate. I'll hydrate real quick. Okay. Okay. Wait, why the... I'm confused. Is that a relay? Yes, it is a relay. Smuggalina, Smuggalina, Smuggalina. That's a lot of Smuggalinas you out there. Okay, so taking a quick look at this, we have our DC positive, we have our DC negative, so this is going to be plus or minus 5 volts, and the ground associated, and then we have our control pin on the positive, or control pin over here. So this is going to be connected to a, any, like, signal. Essentially, it's going to be connected to a GPIO on our microcontroller, and they are going to talk. And then, if we take a look on this side, you'll see some labels here. But what I want to call your guys' attention to is that the top one here, that is going to be our device that is being powered. So this guy is going to be being powered. And then our middle one is going to be our voltage source or battery. So that's what we need to get set up. So let's go ahead and wire this stuff up. And I am going to need, unfortunately, another ESP8266, my beloved. Dude, I'm having to crack open so many cold ones today. It's absolutely insanity. Okay. Yeah, I know some electronics. I gotta do it again soon. Nice. Very nice. But yes, I would say I'm slightly familiar with electronics. I'm what some would call adequate. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this guy hooked up. We are going to need male to female cables for the first part. Should have those on the desk already, so it's just a matter of getting them set up. So, besides that... Oh, hello, Rudiger. Gosh, also, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that many of you guys watched the launch. Like, that's just, like, cool. That you guys had the opportunity, A, to do that, and B, that you came here after. Notters. Proficient, I would say. Yes, what some would call adequate. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this guy set up. Now I'm curious what a stereotypical engineer's rage room might look like. Oh, it's just the product you were trying to integrate. As a true shark, she is... I'm not a shark! Rudiger, I'm not a shark. I'm a human hybrid dolphin. I'm a dolphin. Hold on. I guess I haven't shown my model, like, close up in a while. 1 second. We're going to show the model close up so you guys can see. Okay, so if you look, I have fins. I do have fins. And I can control my fins. They can go up or down, depending on my mood. But another way you can identify, there are multiple ways to identify that I am a dolphin. Yes. So if you look on my armband over here, we have a neat little dolphin. So we have a neat little dolphin on my armband here. So that's there. And then I'm pretty sure I also have little tiny dolphins on the thighs. So see? That in gears. But yes, I'm most certainly a dolphin. And then I also have wings. Don't question the wings. They're just wings. Exactly. Wait, is that a Kumi? Kumi? Oh, Nekoella, I see. Armband, show socks. Well, I have armband and socks. Like, I have multiple things. Anywho, let's go ahead and keep wiring this guy up, and then we should be Gouda. What emotes do the fin ups and fin down correspond to? Okay, so, if I am surprised, my fin should go up. So, if I am angry, my fin should go down. I don't toggle them. I purely rely on the face rigging to just work its thing. So they're just, like, tied to my actual emotions that I'm feeling. So I'm never, like, piloting it, for lack of a better word. But, what you see is how I'm actually feeling. Nodders. Very nodders. Okie dokie. I do think gosh. I'm about to board my flight and there is a crying baby. Oof. Now I need to go back to the desk slam thing and watch the subtle emotions. Okay. This is the first thing I've ever seen Ori's model from the waist up. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on. I should do it proper. Like, hold on. Hold on. This is the model. Gosh. Hold on. We'll go to the chat room real quick. We'll go to the chat room. Okay. Like, this is the model. So, again, top you've probably seen. But, yes, I have, like, a tank top on. I have some shorts on. I have thigh highs, I think is what those are called. I have a lab coat, which is the lab coat I have on right now. And then I also have wings, and they are partially see-through. The wings drip into a puddle. Yes, the wings drip into a puddle. Yeah. What did you... You're getting water on the floor. It's okay, I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I think it's okay. I think it is okay. And then, of course, toggle-wise, I guess I really haven't shown you guys toggles either. I can toggle off my glasses. I rarely don't. I can toggle off the lens on my glasses if we aren't inspecting something, but I just mostly keep the lens on because I prefer it. Again, if you look into my left eye, or what is my left eye and right eye to you, or wait, no, that's on the left as well for you guys. You'll see that I actually have a gear in my eye. So if you can look, when my eyes actually have a gear in it, have a little fish band, and then, of course I can toggle off the wings. I sometimes do that. I can think, though I rarely do that, because thinking is cringe. And then I can also toggle off the fins, but I rarely don't. And then, of course, I have a hussy toggle, but I'm no hussy, so I never use it. So yes, those are the toggles we had. Let's go back to the inventing, though. I know, right? Can you undolphin yourself real quick? No, you're gonna take a picture of it. You guys are gonna take a picture of it, and then I'm gonna be, like, stuck with it. And then you guys are gonna, like, say stuff, and... yeah. Permission to make an awful joke? It really depends. Undolphin hussy mode? You want me to do a undolphin hussy mode? Well, I gotta be professional then, right? No, you don't have to be professional. But Ori, we wouldn't. Clueless. I'm confused. Guys, I'm actually confused. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this guy plugged in. Where is the other male to female cables? Really prefer... oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, did the head pads not work? Wait, did the head pads not work? 1 second. 1 second, Jane. Jane. 1 second. That's so important to me. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. No, bonk worked. Head pads? Head pads worked. Okay, I'm confused. They worked. Okay, I'm just crazy. Okay. Anywho. Works. Oh, hello, Intress. They did, and were you just... they did, you were just spacing out due to lack of tracking? Oh, okay. Apologies. I sometimes do a little bit of space. The dolphin mode is obviously the hussy mode. I'm not a hussy. I'm not a hussy, okay? Listen, I'm not a hussy. There is no chance in this world, in this wide, wide world, that I am a hussy, okay? And I take offense to people calling me a hussy. Yes. Are you sure? Look at all the coats. Can you put on a second lab coat? You want me to put on a second lab coat? Okay, hold on. Okay, so, hold on. Current lab coat. Secondary lab coat. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have our lab coat, and then we have our secondary lab coat on. I don't like this at all. I'm going to take it off in a second. But it is clearly the other thing. Thank you. You're welcome. But yes, I do have multiple lab jackets. How many do you have there? Enough for backups. It's the same reason why I have a backup camera. You know, in case things go terribly wrong, we're always ready. We are always ready. Not like Ready Steady, but, you know, not all of us can be like Ready Steady. He's absolutely awesome. Also, Jane, how are you doing today, Miss Jane? Hopefully everything is going okay, at least. And if it's not, let me know. I will punch whoever is being mean to you. I will bite them. I will smite them with the force of 1,000 suns. With the red-hot intensity of 1,000 suns, they shall fear. They shall know my fury. Slander. I feel like she carries a lab coat IRL just in case some random science emergency pops up. Yeah. I see. I too got a backup camera in my car. I'm sorry for the joke. Anyways. So, you're so funny. Okay. Can you do all of that to the idea of the state of Connecticut? What? Connecticut is a state of mind. Okay. Then we also need... Alright. Last guy over here. Hey, Kynaps! Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. Watch an area of Artemis 2, and you've got a NASA badge. That's okay. I think I've had a few... well, no. I've had coworkers who worked at both SpaceX and NASA. A little. But... unfortunately, I don't work with them anymore. They all left. They all left. Controlled device, controlled device. Controlled device goes here. Yeah, controlled device goes there. NASA flop. Yeah, don't work at SpaceX. Also, we can't raid them anymore. They're not live. I wonder who NASA raided. Okay, wait, guys. Okay. My new... I want to create a new VTuber goal, okay? It's not getting... Thank you so much for following Elvirus, the space cat. I hope you have a good time while you are here. Nodders. But yes, how did you come up with the name Elvirus? I guess the virus space cat? Thinking. No one, they didn't end. They just ended stream. Okay. So, my unrealistic goal, okay? It's not getting rated by some massive streamer, okay? Good night, Ori. Have a fun project. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night. The goal is not to get rated by some massive channel. It's to get rated by the NASA channel. That is my new goal in life. Imagine NASA rating some tiny streamer. Yes, that is my new goal in life, dude. That would be sick nasty. That would be beyond sick nasty. I need to add that to my, like, milestones. 110k viewers in one go. No. I don't care if they're, like... I don't care if it's, like, a... If they only have, like, 5 people at the time. I don't... I just... You know... I just wanna... I just wanna go for it, you know? Tiny channel would have no chat cooldown, chat would explode. I could always enable slow mode. It's /slow mode 20-30 seconds, and we also have a mod, so I'm not overly worried about that. 1 second. I'm also already need to prep this. So I am out of 9-volt battery holders. Not like out, but I'm out of soldered ones, so we're gonna have to solder one up real quick. So give me a second. Slow modes and temp mods kicked in so fast. Yes. I think your mod might explode. I have multiple people I think that I would trust with temporary mod. You guys would just be like knighted on the spot, or blessed on the spot. So, I'm sure it will work out fine. Surely it will work out fine. Surely. Yeah, but if you're newer to Twitch and don't quite know yet, and also suddenly NASA's here, that would be quite a lot harder. I would be able to type it myself, right? Like, I'd probably be stun locked for like 10-15 seconds and then be able to enable it, right? And then if things were obviously bad, I could obviously just turn on follower mode only, right? And if things were really bad, I could just turn on subscribers only. Though I would not do that unless I had absolutely no other option. But don't worry, I am prepared for all eventualities. Hi, I speak little English, but I like circuits. Oh, nice! I see. Well, I hope you have a good time for however long you are here, Elvira Space Cat. This is not Gouda. Yeah, sub only kills engagement. Yes, I wouldn't want to do it unless it was absolutely necessary. So, like, if I was getting, like, I don't know. It would have to be a very bad hate raid for that to happen. But let's not put that juju on us. I don't think NASA will ever raid to promote someone because would be because of a pre-established. The swarm is another type of crowd management indeed, or just let it happen. Y'all are missing the real answer. NASA raid, run ads immediately. That's messed up, dude. That's like messed up. That's beyond messed up. Again, I think I've said this before, but I run as little ads as possible. You need a big red button to enable slow? Oh no, I think it will be okay. Doing Twitch, that'd be like $5. Oh, hold on. I'm not sure if... well. Ooh. I'm pretty sure... I could check like how much I've made from ads this month, but I'm pretty sure the number's under $10. Like, I'm almost positive the number's under $10. Like, I don't make money from ads. Ads are... Yeah, anywho. Let's go ahead and get this guy attached as well. Also, there is no way I would... That would be such a waste. I was browsing around here and found you. Oh, nice. What language do you speak? Well, we do mostly only speak English around here. We do have some people who speak Spanish, or I'm not sure what language you speak. I'm not sure if we have anyone who speaks Portuguese. Would be the other one that I am guessing, but that is all based on other stuff. So let's get this guy sorted. Sounds like you need a fun Pokemon. While overwhelming a swarm raid usually goes well. Yeah. Did you use the $10 for McDonald's? No. Okay. Thank you for the... Thanks for the 5 pennies to the face for the fork fund, and thank you for the 1 penny to the face for the fork fund. I appreciate it. Spanish, German, and I assume some Japanese here. I speak Spanish and I'm practicing my English, but sometimes I don't understand many words. Oh, that's perfectly okay. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't say my English is overly legible, but it's okay. And thank you so much for following PokePencil. I hope you have a good time for however long you are here. What percentage are we at for the fork fund? Minus 5%? Yes. Okay. So are we still on for the McNugget stream on Friday? No, we are not going to do a McNugget stream on Friday. We're not doing that. If I were to do something like that, I have a very stupid idea. I have a very... No, guys, trust. I have a very, and I'm gonna keep it to myself, I have a very stupid idea on how to make it work. Or how to make something work for that. No, don't worry, it's great. It's great. I refuses to elaborate. Look at the stripped wire instead, guys. Woo! Wire. Jingle, jingle. Maybe this will change your mind. Blink. Whoa. 1 whole bit. Wow. Thanks. Oh my gosh, this is an old... Gosh, this is an old quarter. Holy. Anyways. Thank you for throwing another penny at my face. Wait, who gifted me a Tippy sub? Oh, a Tippy Hendrix sub? Tippy Hendrix, pretty cool. I bought a 3-digit count of nuggets in this. Ooh, money. Yes, exactly. Okay. Three-digit count, oh my gosh. I wish I could. Not like I wish I could, I can. I possess free will. Okay, you guys, you know what would be hilarious? Do you guys know what would be hilarious? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. Oh no no. Oh no no. No 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 no. No. But what if I did? But what if I did? But what if I did? What if I did? What if I did? Okay, so there's like a 10% like thing in my head right now that's like, you know what would be really funny, Ori? And it's just like, oh, what, Ori? If you literally like just threw down your stuff right now and went to McDonald's and bought like 50 McNuggets just to see how many you can eat. Like, I've already eaten today, so I wouldn't be able to, but like, there is such a large chance. Bring us with you? I can't. I don't have a setup to do so, but like, I studied mechatronics and circuits, so I really like circuits. Nice. I'll fund this. No. Oriana, I understand that compulsion now that Ty got me hooked. Yes. What a wild, intrusive thought. 1 bucket of nuggies, please. But yes, so I'm like... Okay, so I think I've said this, but part of my metrics for how I choose where I live is proximity to work and proximity to McDonald's. And I am very, very close. I am very close to McDonald's. I am very close to a McDonald's. I could get, depending on how fast they get me the nuggets, we could be back in under 5 minutes. Like, there's a distinct possibility I could be back in 5 minutes. Like, I could take a break, a bathroom break. You guys wouldn't even know. And I could just, like, come in with nuggets. It's a distinct chance. But I shouldn't. I should not. 5? Yes. It takes me... Do you live in McDonald's basement? No. Thanks, Mental app for the hydration check. Unless they chat to you as a regular, I am in fact... Oh, well, I don't know. I've been more of a regular at other places. Looking forward to the Ori McDonald's franchise. The Ori franchise, thank you for the head pats, costs like upwards of like $1 million and change, I'm pretty sure. Dolphin streamer needs to hydrate. That is correct. And again, sorry for the overstimulation, if I am being a bit overstimulating right now. Every part of me is saying, you know what would be real funny? If we did that. I wouldn't get, like... I wouldn't get, like, 100 of them. Because, again, I've already eaten today. There and back, 10 to 15 minutes, yeah. But what if I did? No. I can't. I can't just go to McDonald's. One cannot just simply walk to McDonald's. Okay. I just need to do some soldering. I need to calm down. We need to solder our battery connectors. We support your inner thoughts. Why no? Because... Yes, I do have free will. But you guys would, like, let's be honest. You guys would all leave. And I want to try to be entertaining, right? I want to try to be entertaining. But at the same time, like, every part of me is saying I should. All right, guys. So we are going to take a quick poll. Okay? We're going to take a poll. Less money to start. You only need 500,000 of non-borrowed personal resources. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to take a poll. If 75% of you vote yes to McDonald's, if 75% of you guys, poll not required, like, I can't take you with me. But if you guys obtain a super majority, I will. 75% exactly. No. You need 75% or more. So I'm going to make a poll real quick. So poll. McDonald's break? Yes. No. Why, you ask? Okay. There are 2 minutes. Oh, I don't... Okay. Not that it matters, but there's an additional thing if you want to try to rig it. If you do want to try to rig it, go for it. But I made it very expensive. But you all get 1 vote. You all get 1 vote for free. So, if that goes to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goodbye. All right. Okay. 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 How long... How fast can I do this? Oh my gosh, am I actually doing this? Okay, well... Okay, so you guys asked for this. I want you guys to specify that you guys asked for this, okay? I am gonna go grab... I will go grab some thingies. Like, give me 5 to 10 minutes, maybe up to 15, and I will be back, okay? I'm gonna go grab 40, 50? I'll grab 50 McNuggets. That's such a waste. I'll grab 50 McNuggets, though. Okay, so I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh, can we get an on-screen timer? Yes. Hold on, give me a second. On-screen timer. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, this is very important. This is maximum important content. In fact, there's few things that is more important. There's more things that are few important. Okay, there is the stopwatch. Okay, I will be back. Cog's right. You contributed 110,000 channel points. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will be back. I will go grab 50 McNuggets and probably a Coke because I might as well. All right, I will be back. Chat, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Okay. 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 Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you degenerates hear me? I guess I truly am. I guess I'm the degenerate here. But as requested, I have returned with the McNuggets. Guess what? Or guess what? We can count to 18. What's your heart rate? I don't know. Not that high. Okay. Make sure the receipt's not attached. It's not. This is gonna be something. Okay, so we have. Let me just move this to the side. I guess. I guess this is now a McNuggets eating stream. Or do we invent and use McNuggets at the same time? Okay, there you go. There you guys go. Your 80 chicken McNuggets. Or 50, sorry. Anyways, I'll get started. I guess I can solder and eat at the same time. That's definitely safe. Oh my god. They're not good nuggets. They're not good nuggets either. Monka. Okay. Now, you may say, I have some regrets. I just finished my 20-pack. Good news, I just finished 2. We'll just keep these, like, over here. Okay. Well, you guys are gonna get, like, chewing ASMR, for a lack of a better word. I'll put it slightly further away from my mouth so you guys don't have to hear all of it, but, like... You guys are still gonna get some of it. These were specifically requested by Stream Their Work Expense, right? No. Also, I did get a Coke. So we're good. Technically, Ori, this is a write-off. 50% of the cost of the business meal is taxable. Okay. That's fine. By the way, guys, this is a terrible use of free will. Okay, I've updated the title. Dude, what if my coworker's watching this? Bro, what if my coworker's just watching me eat 50 McNuggets right now? What if they are just watching me eat 50 McNuggets? I'm not even gonna be able to show my face. No, it's over. It's over. Wait, Sai, you're not gonna judge me, right? You're not gonna judge me for eating your coworker. Introduce yourself. Oh no. Just wait for your coworker to bring you some nuggets from work tomorrow. He's given me McDonald's gift cards before. Well, if you're out there right now, coworker, so-called coworker, please, 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 please don't tell me anything. Please, 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 please. Ori, did you see what we were doing while AFK? No, I did not. Did you guys do anything bad? Show, don't tell. That's the proper way of doing storytelling. That's correct. We failed at counting to 20. That's okay. One of the code bugs, I think it was. I'm playing a unique counting game, too. Right now, I'm on number 8. Hold on. Dude, and if anyone ever watches this back, they'll be like, wow, what a fatty. They just bought 50 McNuggets on a whim. Not only is that a waste of... I don't know. Regrets, man. Nothing but regrets. That's gonna be a wild VOD. Yeah, someone's going to... It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is A-okay. Everything is A-okay. I want nuggies now, too. Good for you. Shinsta better not be here. Shinsta, if you're here, first of all, everyone, pet this cat. But secondly, hopefully you're doing okay. Nah, Stas is here only. There's 0 chance that Shash is here. Delicious. That's 10. I'm gonna be... Dude, it's over. It's over. It's over, bro. Box 2. Yep. Ellie has other stream watcher ults other than Wolf. Oh, it's okay. If we spam his name enough time, I'm sure he gets a ping. Not even using dips, that's how you know she's determined. Yes, I am determined. Listen, I may be stupid. I know how to use a telescope. But it's rude to eat and talk at the same time. But I'm doing that anyway, so. Okay. We are accepting here. That's good. What a terrible April. Actually, hold on. Look, guys, it's a nugget. Here, chat. Here, chat, you can have a McNugget. Say ah. Say ah, chat. I'm already regretting my decisions, by the way. I hope you guys know. I'm already regretting my decisions. Just now? No, I was... I'm not gonna finish... Or, like, I'm not necessarily going to try to finish them all. I'll eat until I'm full. I'll eat until I'm full. We need to have a redeem to tell her when to eat a nuggie. But then the nuggies will be cold by then. Listen, you may say... Okay. Never mind. That's a little too dark of a joke. I was gonna make a joke, but it was just a tiny bit too dark. Maybe crown dessert. Just reheat the nuggies. You got the soldering iron right there. I'm not gonna waste perfectly good nuggets on the soldering iron. What's wrong, chat? Do you not want it? I'm sure... This is so bad. This is so bad, bro. You know, when I woke up today, I was like, I wonder if I should do something for April Fools. But now, here we are. McDonald's is never sponsoring us. Here we are, being stupid as a stupid does. Are the nuggets leaded? No. I mean, no more leaded than they already are. It's okay, I'll just use, like, hand sanitizer as well. No, Avo! Avo, no! Avo, no! No, 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 no! No, Avo, no! Avo, no, 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 no. Avo, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I may or may have not left stream to get chicken McNuggets because I had a terrible, terrible sense of free will that just, like, unfortunately kicked in. But on the plus side, I got back in under 9 minutes, right? Thanks, Cheetos. Oh, okay. Under 10, just under 9. Okay. Do you live above the McDonald's? No, I don't. Do you? I don't know if soda counts as hydration. Great topic to chat about in the weekend. Yeah, I guess. I suppose so. Also, there's gonna be, like, some, like, person watching this who's like, wow, this is really dangerous. But, I mean, this is unsoldered. Or unleaded solder. Nice little cross-section of the nugget. It's actually looking pretty good. I think the first 10 were the 10 they had ready, and this 20 was 20 more they had to make. Not many 50 at one go at McDonald's. You can apparently order a 40 count. Also, wait. Do you guys know how much 50 McNuggets and a large Coke cost me? Anyone want to take a guess? I'll gift a sub to the nearest person who guesses. The nearest guess will be gifted a sub. If they don't already have a sub. Are the nuggets related to the project, or are we getting a feast for the eyes for free? I had a terrible moment of free will, and I may or may have not bought 50 chicken McNuggets. What do you mean including delivery? I went out and got the nuggets. I went out and bought the nuggets. So again, I got 50 nuggets and a large Coke. I love that. I don't. But, I mean, I've eaten crowns before on stream, so. This is a terrible use of free will. Okay. So, any other guesses before I close the guessing? This is such a bad idea, man. Okay. So, the closest guess... Everyone, please clap for Pokemon. Congratulations, Pokemon. You are correct. It was $19. It was $19 for 50 chicken McNuggets. And, $19 for 50 chicken McNuggets and a large Coke. So, since you're already subbed, who do you like to gift a sub to? Thank you for the head... Dude, I'm getting head pats and eating McNuggets. That's kind of good. Dude, that's kind of goated with the sauce. Getting head pats. Staz is already subbed to this channel. A certain someone may have already gifted... Okay. I'm not feeling full yet. Not good with the sauce. Chicken with the sauce. Yeah. Max dopamine moment. Yes, Jake could use one. Or whoever Pokemon wants. Okay. 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 Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations, by the way, to Jake's Great Stuff, Ed. Congratulations, Pokemon, for guessing how much the McNuggets cost me. I'm glad you guys didn't Price is Right each other. Ugh, Price is Right. Ugh. I hate Price is Right. Okie dokie. Wow, thank you, kind stranger. You know what you did. And congrats to Ori for the donation to Bezos. Yeah, I did basically just give Bezos $4, effectively. That's okay. That's just such a regret, bro. Okay. Though, on the plus side, guys, I'm 19 gift subs away from 100 gifted subs to my own channel. Anyways, back to eating nuggets and doing machines with one hand. No, the cry from help will be my coworker tomorrow. I don't think Cogs has gifted a sub in a while. This needs one trigger point. So for you, goes here. I see. How many more McNuggets do I have to eat, guys? I possess free will. Microwave the Coke? No, I won't be doing that. This was such a terrible idea. Oh, guys, a hype train was started. Hello, everyone. Is the other box still full? Yes, the 20-pack. Thank you, Boulder, for the 182 bits. The other pack is still full. The 20-pack is still full. I've eaten the 10-pack, so we're about halfway done. Or we're slightly more than halfway done, so we're at... We're almost halfway. I just need to eat one more nugget for halfway. What? Okie dokie. Okay. Let us... ground... Don't do that. Please don't... Okay, I don't think I could mentally recover. I don't think I could mentally recover right now if Ellie said something in chat. Like, I think it would be over. It would just be over. Like, it would just be over. It would just be over. Like, I'm graduating. Like, if she just said something, it would just be over. It would just be over. Maybe is chatting the whole time. Yeah, so that would be wild anyways. Don't tempt her. True. Though, Ellie's really nice, so. Okay. Electronics-wise, this is going to have a battery. This is attached to the solenoid, and then this guy needs to be attached to ground. Okay. Ellie has a chance to do her own dry pasta moment. I'm so tired of McNuggets. By the way, thank you so much for following Mocha Risu. I hope you have a good time for however long you are here. I am so sorry that I'm eating chicken McNuggets as your introduction to this channel. I am so sorry. I have made a lapse in judgment. I have made a lapse in judgment. Are those chicken nuggets? Yes. By the way, we all watched the launch. K0038. Is the 50 McNuggets going to make your stomach hurt? Probably not. I'm gonna stop whenever I feel full. Or would you do anything special if Ellie decided to send a message in the chat? No, not unless they wanted me to. But I've already eaten my meal, Pokemon. I'm not even gonna be eating tomorrow, bro. By the way, they are troubleshooting the toilet. Wait, on NASA? Order more nuggets. No. Time to redeem the crowns after this. This is gonna be my legacy. First, the hot chocolate ramen. Then it's going to be this. It's okay. We are A-okay. Okay. That's connected. I need to connect these to ground. Hot chocolate ramen, huh? Wait, hot chocolate ramen? Yes. Yes, hot chocolate ramen. Wait, what was hot chocolate? So in college, I was curious, okay? I was curious in college, okay? I was curious in college. So I got the ramen packet and then the hot chocolate. Oh, wait. Did I not say this on stream? No, I said this on stream. Apologies. So I got the ramen. I opened it, got the packet, threw it out. And then I got the hot chocolate packet. And then I just put it in there and then ripped it open. And then, you know, hot chocolate. Put the water on it and cook it. So, this was in college. Avo, please don't judge me. Avo, I'm so sorry. Avo, I'm so sorry. Another fantastic years of free will. Was it any good? No. It was absolutely terrible. Do not try it. And then apparently someone else in the Discord tried it. Okay, I need female to female for this. I need to make the leads smaller though, so I'm going to do that. Because partially I want to practice. Oh gosh, I came back to this. Was this in college? Yes, this was in college. Okay. I can't have peanut butter ramen because I'm allergic to peanut butter. Then again, I wasn't when I made the hot chocolate ramen, so I guess I could have, but apologies. Ramen with hot chocolate just kind of sounds mid. Making the hot chocolate with water is the biggest sin here, IMO. I mean, I guess. The problem is, how do you heat the other stuff? How do you properly heat what you're looking for here? No sauce? If I eat sauce, I'll get full. This is terrible. Okay, you guys know, like, Augustus Gloop? I am Augustus Gloop right now. I'm Augustus Gloop. Wait, is that his name? Darn it, what's the character's name from Matilda? The one who's, like, forced to eat the chocolate cake in front of everyone. Okay. It's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna slaughter this guy. Give me a second. Or he doesn't get full, she gets even. Oh, Alex is here. Alex is here, yep. Okay, yeah, from Matilda. If anyone happens to know the, like, Bruce Bogtrotter, okay. Yes, I am just Bruce Bogtrotter right now. That is me. I need to solder these two together. I want short ends for the grounds so they don't get dislodged easily. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, by the way. If you are curious as to why I am doing horrors beyond your comprehension, that would be why. It'll be pretty good, you know? I shouldn't speak with my mouth open. Or... Okay. Open mouth is normal when speaking, right? Yes, that's correct. Goodbye. Okay. It's crazy to me how many offshoots from Ellie's servers stream now. I read so many people, and now they're all from stream, and it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that would be crazy. Alright. Guys. Are you guys happy yet? Are you guys happy yet? Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? Happy? That's 30. Y'all are bad people. I'm probably not going to eat this all, by the way. I just want to preface. Please don't make me eat this. Please don't make me eat this. Don't open it, Ori. That's okay, yeah. We'll just, like, keep it there as a reminder. As a reminder. There's so many. Yes, stack, deletus. There is. You could trace down the stack right now. And you know what you would find out? You'd find out that there is no debugger to help us here. There's no debugger to help you when a VTuber goes into McDonald's and eats way too many. What did you eat today? You guys want to know what I've already eaten today? Okay. I've already eaten... Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. Bup, bup, bup. Okay. So I have eaten... Um... I have eaten how many? So I've eaten... If anyone's familiar with Chick-fil-A, I've had a chicken biscuit, 2 hash browns, or like 2 orders of hash browns, a sorry, I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to think of the name. A sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin type thing from Chick-fil-A. A orange juice, a cough, or like a what's it called? An like an iced vanilla coffee, and oh yes, and then also a biscuit with strawberry jam and honey. And then also, because I'm a degenerate, the extra packets of honey that I got, I just like ate them straight. Um, so that's what I've eaten today. And then 30 McNuggets. Thanks, guys. Outside of my normal eating window. I love y'all. I didn't know you pre-game chicken today. All a mood, not gonna lie. Don't worry, you still have 20. Wait, oh, don't make me. Okay, to be fair, I've already eaten, like, the meal that I ate was like 2,000 Hold on. Hold on. No, we need to. 1 second. I'm grabbing my phone. 1 second. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure the number's 2,000 calories. Give me 1 second. It's not McDonald's math, it's Chick-fil-A math. Okay. One second, 1 second. We're opening the transaction history. Okay, could someone please calculate? Let me make sure it has nothing. Okay. Yeah, no, this is nothing. Now eat chocolate. F you. No. No. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have anything identifying on it. Okay, cool. Can someone please tell me how much this costs? Or like how many calories is in that? I'm gonna unscreenshot it in a second. But yes. This is terrible, man. It's right there. 1901. No, the number of calories, not... Okay. Okay, Boulder. You do you, Chief. Anyways. So that's what I already ate. Because I usually only eat 1 meal a day. And I ate that. So I want to say, like, I could have... Like, if it was just purely in terms of McNuggets, like... We'd be pretty good right now. All things considered. Today is Bully Ori Day, I guess. Yeah, it is. Every day. What do you mean every day is Bully Ori Day? Every day is Bully Ori Day. I wake up with glass bones and glass things. Did I hear 1 meal a day? Yes, I do. I usually only eat 1 meal a day. That is usually the plan. Please don't bully me tomorrow. If you're out there still, coworker, hello, Hakuni the Evil. Hello. Hopefully you're doing well. I am not, but you know, someone has to be. true, but at least you can chill. Thank you for the head pats. At least you can drown your sorrows in chicken nuggets. You're right. I can drown my sorrows in chicken nuggets. But you've already eaten, so the nuggies were a snack. The nuggies. Evil. Okay, sorry, Hakoon. The sauces with the Chick-fil-A. No, ow. So I'm hearing an opportunity to bully Lloyd. Okay. That's 31. Please don't make me eat any more nuggets. What if my sister's watching this, guys? Ah, she's not. There's no chance she's eating this. That's what it's all about. Goblins. That's what it's about. Also a light snack. Okay, okay, okay. With no sauces, that is 21. Okay. Mine came out to exactly 2K, but I may have messed something up. It's okay. It's okay, guys. I love eating food. We have a limited number of meals on this earth. We have a limited number of meals on this earth, and I just chose to have one of my own free will. So much regrets. I have so much regrets. I didn't want to do anything for April Fools, by the way. Ori, what was Ori, are you right? Yeah, I'm mentally okay. If we're talking about mental, my mental is unbreakable, in fact. Music died? 1 second. It did die. Uh-oh, I killed it. 1 second. There you go. Okay. There you guys go. Okay. IDK, I'm more worried about the crowns or the nuggies. Me too. Me too, buddy. Me too, buddy. Me too. The feeling was the nuggets we made along the way. Yes, exactly. That's okay. We're just going to talk softly now. And everything is going to be okay. I'm not going to eat any more McNuggets. If it was like for charity or something, I totally would. But it's not, so I don't have to. We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chilla. We're gonna chinchilla like a chin villain. Chinchillin' like a chin villain. I wonder if my mom would say that she's proud of me today. Do you think my mom would say that she's proud of me today? Yes. Yes. Question mark? Yes. Okay. Listen, guys. I don't think she would be proud of what I've done today. She would probably ask if you were having fun first. No, she wouldn't. No, she would not ask if I was having fun. Next project should be a vending machine with food. Okay. Anyways, regrets. Had a few. That's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I totally didn't eat way too much. Nothing's going wrong. I can't believe I skipped out on 10 minutes. 10 minutes of streaming to go get McNuggets. Curses. It's okay. Tomorrow, coworker's gonna walk up and be like, Susan, I saw everything. It's over. I'm reporting you to HR. Because you're clearly not mentally stable. Shinsu, I did say that I literally, like, I chose the place where I currently live based on proximity to McDonald's and work. You know what would be really funny if you took another break to go get McDonald's XDX? Yeah, that wouldn't be funny. I don't think that would be funny. That would not be funny. It's so McOver, Susan. It's over. It's over before it began. It's over before it began. And that's okay. Because you know what? We're going to keep a unbreakable spirit. I don't have to eat any more nuggets. They're just right there. Let's go ahead and test this. And things are going to work out. We're going to do great. We're going to do great things together. And everything's going to work. And it's going to work flawlessly. And we won't have to worry about anything. And, yeah. Nodders. Nodders. Lizard. Lizard. Dude, I love Lizard. I love Lizard so much. Maybe I give Lizard my firstborn. No, I don't give Lizard to my firstborn. Okay, there we go. Anyways, let's get this guy set up. Also, Shinzu, how have you been? I hadn't seen you in a little while. You said you had been busy? Lizard. Lizard. Hyper lizard. Ground. And ground. And then I need to get my touch sensor. My touch sensors. I think the touch sensors are under the chicken nuggets. Yeah, the touch sensors are... Good news. Good news, guys. Under the chicken nuggets, there are touch sensors. I'm back. Welcome back, Wolf. How's it going, dude? Okay. And again, we have the touch sensors to actually trigger the bumpers, so whenever the ball... Thank you so much for 6 months, Wolf. That's really appreciated. 6 months is half a year. That's very much appreciated. Never necessary, but appreciated. But yes, so we need to make the touch sensor trigger that is going to be used for this. So whenever the ball comes by, it's also under the chicken nuggets. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so whenever the ball goes by, the touch sensor, it should charge up enough to actuate. Guys, do I sound like I'm on the verge of tears? Because I'm not. I promise I'm not on the verge of tears. Yes, I'm not. Yes, it's okay. It's a-okay. It's just, okay, it's just a weird sentence. It's just a weird sentence to say, hold on, I left my touch sensors for my electronics under my chicken nuggets. You know? It's just a statement that I didn't think I'd have to say today, you know? Need female to female cables. If nothing else, you kind of sound like you're on the verge of a crash out. I would never crash out live on stream. I would never. I would never crash out. In fact, it's impossible for me to crash out. X. Why are you putting X, goblins? Why are you putting X in my chat? Oh, that's fine. I lost my lighting sensor, but it was under my box of dates last night. Yeah. That's okay. Anyways, I'm going to get the touch sensor set up. So real quick, the touch sensors, the way that they work is that if you touch the back here with anything, but metal in particular, or your actual, because it's capacitive touch, metal or anything, it will activate and send a trigger out. So if you zoom in on this, so if you take a look at this, we have our ground, we have our IO, and we have our VCC. So what will happen is if we supply it power and then read from the IO whenever the ball goes by, so whenever the ball goes like vroom, this should trigger it and cause the middle pin to send a message saying, hey, I've been triggered. So that's what we need to do. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards, brave adventurers, we. Also, if you guys were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be? Random question, you know. I figure the overlap between people liking dinosaurs and people watching VTubers is probably a big overlap. Stegosaurus. Ooh, I do love Stegosaurus. I have a stuffed Stegosaurus. I have a stuffed Stegosaurus named Reginald. Velociraptor, what's the name of the firmware? Google Chrome Dino. No one asked me the question. No one asked me that question anymore. Like, what's your favorite number? What's your favorite number, Mew? By the way, if it's a decimal number or a representation, I will be angry. Can we see him? It would take me a while to find him because he's not a stuffed animal I sleep with every night. Okay. 3. 3 is not a good number. Pi. Yeah, that's the same thing. Cynic, you and Mew said the same thing right there. You and Mew, like, you guys said the same number. Like, those are virtually the same number. But there are some stuffies that you sleep with every night. Yes, I sleep with some stuffed animals every night. Yes. Okay. How about pi 3.14159? No. It's fine. It's okay. Everything is fine. We're so fine right now. We're unbreakable. We're unbreakable right now, okay? We're just... We are unbroken. We are unfettered. What's your favorite number? 9. Any VTuber plushies? No. None yet. I was really tempted to get the porcelain maid plushie for some reason. Well, that should not be used. That's fine. A dolphin plush? I do have a dolphin plush, though I don't sleep with it. Okay. Let's just get this touched. Okay, so we need to get these attached. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm not super worried about getting this guy working. I do just need to get it connected up, though. I believe I may need a shared ground, or I should have just enough grounds. It's one of the two. I believe I have just enough is the answer to the question. Okay, we're looking for a ground in all the wrong places. So, ground. And, you know, guys, I just realized that there is no way we're finishing the CAD today because of the McDonald's blunder. Like, we fell for the classic blunder. We fell for the classic blunder of McDonald's. We fell for the classic blunder. It's all over. Rookie mistake. I know, right? Never challenge a Sicilian in a game that involves something something. I don't know how that phrase goes, but... Never get involved in a land war in Asia. Mm-hmm. Okay. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Yes, that one. And VCC. 3.3 volts. It's the top one. Okay. Looking good. What CAD software do you normally use? I use FreeCAD. Just gonna switch music. Give me a second. Okay, much better. If you need to distract Ori, use nuggets. Nodders. Definitely. Use use nuggets. I am not mentally broken. You are mentally broken. I'll show you mentally broken. I'll show you a routing individual. Okay, it's okay. We got this. So I'm going to attach this over, and then we should be good in just a sec. Give me a moment. You guys are bad influences. You guys are very bad influences. I feel malicious but broken. Yeah, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to hunt you down and force you to eat 31 McNuggets after already eating a full day worth of food. I'm going to sit you down and force you to eat. Oh my gosh, you'll never guess what I just found on Jules' Twitter. What's on Jules' Twitter? Anyways. So, I think that's everything. We just need a 9-volt battery for this. I'm gonna zoom back out. I'm a great influence, a shining example of what should not be said. Good for you. Good for you. 9-volt. Wait, did Joel, like, announce another plushie or something? That would be insane if he did, if Porcelain Maid did. That'd be absolutely insane. But I'm pretty sure he's sitting on, like, a supply of thousands of plushies. Or, like, hundreds. I could be wrong about that, but I believe he currently is. Anyways. Posted a picture thinking of... Ty, I will unmod you. I will unmod you, Ty. You know, I will unmod you right here, right now. Anyways. It wasn't me, though. I'm just the messenger. It's okay. Catching strays, it seems. Yeah, listen, you're gonna catch strays, too, if you force me to eat nuggets. Okay, I'm just gonna reprogram this guy. Anyways, it's okay. Stay calm. Remember, chat, stay calm. Always stay calm. Okay, code real quick. Okay, so code real quick. It's pretty straightforward. This is what we are currently using it to test. So as long as either GPIO is touched, it should drive the output. As long as that works, that means our circuitry that we set up while feasting on McDonald's is correct, which I'd be kinda... I'm not sure if I'd be surprised if it worked or didn't work. But anyways, it's reprogramming. Hi everyone, is today McNugget stream? Yes. Yes, Sparkly. Yes, Sparkly. Yes, Sparkly, it was. It was a McNugget stream. Okay. Anyways. Let's double check that everything is working. It's saying that it's being triggered constantly, which is not what I want. Let's double check. Power cycle it. So this guy needs to be on, ideally. Okay, it appears not to be on. That's problematic. So we have our in over here. This is connected, this is connected. We're grounded, but this guy's not powered right now, which is concerning. So this is connected to ground, and then this guy is connected to D5, our signal, which is 14. That is correct. And then this should be connected to 3 volts, which is correct. Interesting. So this guy's not not moving? Why does it turn on whenever I touch? We must have a short somewhere. It's not good. Okay, it looks like we have a small short. Let's go ahead and debug what's going wrong here. So touch sensors are both working, so I can assume their power is okay. But I will double check. So we have our ground here. That is correct. And bottom over here. If we go to the bottom over here, and sure cogs. We have 3 volts. That's correct. IO, D1, that's correct. Let's go ahead and check the other one. Oh, I have a feeling you might be wrong before I even finish looking at you. So 3 volts on the ground, or the ground is plugged in correctly. The VCC is red and is plugged in to the 3 volts. Okay. 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 Oh, sad I'm late. My McDonald's sells a 40-piece McNugget. I know, that's what I ate. Anyways. I still have no idea why this is being triggered only whenever this is touched. Because it should be on regardless. Ooh, I wonder if the... Hold on. The gates are wrong. Nope. Okay, so there is something wrong here. Let's go ahead and keep debugging. We'll figure it out. The things that come to mind is that we're not properly grounded. Because even if we powered it... Because if we powered this guy straight, which we did, this should be actuating, regardless, because it is connected to the control device. Make sure everything's plugged in. Everything does look plugged in. Yeah, everything's plugged in. Okay, I would like to double check. I'd like to double check this real quick. So what I can do is if I unplug you, and then I unplug, or not unplug, but if I unscrew you, what I'm essentially checking right now is if the system will actuate if I just removed all the circuitry to see if it's sufficient enough power, which it should be. But let's double check. It's always important to double check, especially when debugging. So connect point A, point B. So you'll see that it did move. Hold on. Okay, so that's moving. So that leads me to believe there's something maybe wrong with this relay. Okay, if there is something wrong with this relay, how would we check? We could use a different relay. That would go okay. I'd want to use a known good one, so one that I've used in a previous experiment, ideally. 1 second. We're going to swap out the... We're going to swap out our parts here, so give me a quick moment. Oh, is this back when I over-torqued everything? What do you mean, back? Sorry. Need the screwdriver. Torque that thing? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, and the middle is supply. Oh, hey. Old battery. Anywho. So, let's reset up stuff and see if it was a matter of our system. If it was a matter of our part here, which is possible, but I don't think that's the case. My gut says it's not the case, but it's important to find that out. Whether that is the case or not, still needs to be explored. Like, even if you think it may be one thing, it's important to run through the quicker things to debug, especially if the thing that you think it may be is something that's, like, a longer, if it's a longer pathway. Because if it's a longer pathway to debug, like, say if you're 50% sure that you know that a problem that would take 3 hours to fix is the issue, versus if you're 10% sure on something that would take 2 minutes to check, it's better to check the thing that takes 2 minutes, right? Because the expected value is there. It's just better. Like, it's just essentially a higher probability and a higher expected value. Not a higher probability, it's a higher expected value, or EV, which I absolutely love keeping track of. Okay, let's get this guy connected. Pokemon detected, EV, yes. Okay, next I need to swap you guys out. It's easy enough. We love stats? Dude, I love stats. I love expected value. Wait, I thought you said you hate stats. Alpha Mew, I thought you said you dislike stats. Was that a lie? Hello, Shackman. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the McNuggets post-depression stream. I do. I was just being nice. Okay. You don't like prop stat? It's okay. It's okay. Just because you don't like prop stat, you know. Just because you don't like prop stat, that's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. Can't rain on your float parade. Yeah. Anyways. This should all be connected again. So, This will at least test if this is the issue, if this component, aka the power relay, which has gone wrong times before, so I wouldn't be overly surprised. If not, we're probably going to go with a common ground to isolate out that issue, or isolate other issues. Okay, so see how this guy's not powering on right now? That's disconcerting. So I am going to make a wild guess that we are not putting out enough voltage. So in order to do that, I wonder if it's the trigger or a noisy. Okay. What we are going to do is I'm going to swap stuff over. This is going to be such a pain. I have one more idea. It's not a pretty idea, but I have an idea. Okay. 1 second. One more idea I would like to try. If not, we can always revisit this Friday. I'm perfectly fine revisiting this Friday, because I am feeling slightly tired. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to take these, both of our little guys. Thank you so much for following Human Interface Device. I love your name so much. Human Interface Device, HID. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to get wire, and connect. And then we should be good. Okay. And I'm just going to hold it in place myself. It's only 3 volts, so I'm not, like, worried about it, but... You know, stupid as a stupid does. And then I need to unplug you. Then again... Hold on. Gray? Gray. No. I figured out the issue. Diagnosis skill issue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I figured out the issue. I swappited the inputs. Let's go. Before I do the hard thing, it's easier to do the easy thing. Let's try like this. Wow, look at it. It works now. Of course it works now. Okay, so what the issue was is I swapped out our interfaces. I swapped out our trigger interface and our voltage interface. That's why it was going high whenever we were pressing the button. But not like super high, because you saw like the LEDs weren't as bright. So this is working now. So this is the subsystem that I wanted to get working in like the first hour, but that's okay. You know, due to chicken nuggets, things happen. So I'd like to ask you guys a question. Why? No. Who would you guys like to raid tonight? Actually, Cogs, who do you want to raid? Cogs, I need to know who you would like to raid tonight, because we are about at that time. It's shoot. The answer is 5. Oh, the nuggies. Yeah, Shinsta. Would you like some? Would you like some nuggets? I've already ate a few, but you can have the rest. I want them. Good. Okay. What we are going to do is we are going to raid Shumimi because it's her birthday. Apparently, they just raided out because their Shum kept crashing. Okay, so we are going to raid out to Shumimi. Chicken nugget raid. $32 chicken nuggets of course. Now my mic is dying too, because of course it is. Oh, no, that's because I viewported. Okay. So 32 nuggets of regret. That will be the raid message for today, because that's how many I've eaten right now. I hope you guys have a very good evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. We will be continuing working on this on Friday. I am gonna go cry in a corner. By that, I mean, I'll probably be in Discord. But thank you guys again so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. So yeah. Nodders, nodders, nodders. We are going to raid over in just a second. Okay. But yes, I will be streaming on Friday. Feel free to join in or don't. And yep. Okay. See ya.